Hey everybody, Matt here with Field Contact. Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to do a short video today. I had a different plan for this week's video. I wanted to film a video talking about suppressors. I've ordered some suppressors from Energetic Armament, and I did them at the same time last year, way back when, and I got one approved this month, and for whatever reason the other one hasn't been approved yet. So I don't want to do one video about a suppressor and then not cover the other suppressor. I wanted to cover both suppressors at the same time and talking about that process. So that video will be on hold. So what are we doing today? Well, we're still going to do something with guns. Okay. As you can see, my rifle is very black. This is a Radical Arms AR-15. They're based out of Texas. It's very black, and it works good on contrast with my black t-shirt. However, I don't wear a lot of black when I go out shooting in the desert because it is hot. So it contrasts a lot. So we're going to paint it. We are going to paint this rifle today. And I've never painted a rifle, so this is going to be a how-to video on how to paint your rifle. Whether it be an AR-15, a lever action, a bolt gun, it's going to be the same concept. So if you painted your rifle and you got some tips or comments, or you see something I do in this video that's completely wrong, go ahead and put those in the comments and let me know. Otherwise, if you're on the fence about painting your rifle because you're nervous or you're scared to throw rattle can at your gun, let me do it and show you how it's done so that maybe you will be a little bit more confident when you want to do it. So I obviously live in the desert, and we're going to paint this rifle to match the type of environment for me. So stick around, and we'll get into the how-to of painting your rifle so that it doesn't look completely like crap, and it will be useful to you in your environment. All right, so stick around. Cheers. Hey guys, so we're out here in the garage. We got the rifle out here, and we're starting to get all of our stuff together that we will need to complete this task. So what are some things that you're going to need to paint your rifle? First things first, you're going to want some sort of parts cleaner, carb cleaner, degreaser, something, and you're going to want to spray down the area very lightly. You're not going to super saturate, but just enough to get some of the surface oils, grease, and residue off of your firearm. And that is for the prep, right? And then after that, you're gonna need some tape so that you can mask off the important areas, such as your lenses on your scopes or optics, any sort of numbers or indicators for your windage, elevations, things like that. You're going to want to mask off trigger stuff, serial numbers, and the muzzle brakes if you have like suppressors or other things, so that it's not difficult to put your accessories back on. If you have lights and PEX or other type of devices that you don't want colored, obviously go ahead and remove those beforehand. So you've got it wiped down, you've got it taped off, then you're going to need your colors. So I went with Rust-Oleum camouflage, a khaki, and kind of like an olive drab green color, because I think those A will accent well, and B, it'll look very much like the desert that I live in. So we're going to strip down some stuff, we're going to mask it off, and then we're going to clean it, and then we're going to paint it. The design's entirely up to you. Smarter people than me with videos similar to this. Some of them have purchased a stencil where you can use a stencil once you get your base coat down. Some of them have used a netting or a mesh material over some spots. Some people, which I plan on doing myself, is just going and grabbing various sticks and leaves and just kind of using that as the pattern, just to break up some of the colors. So stick around and we'll get after it. All right, everybody. So like I said, we got everything masked off, I think pretty good. We got it wiped down, and we got some paper or cardboard, whatever you have, so that I'm not just spraying all this crap all over my garage. And we're gonna get after it. So like I said, first thing we're gonna do is the full color of this khaki or beige. I took the stock off so that I can paint the whole entire buffer tube and get the whole entire stock. It's entirely up to you. Don't overthink it. What's the worst case that's gonna happen? You're gonna get some paint on it, and then you're gonna go use it, and then the paint's gonna get scratched or rubbed off, right? So, I guess just have fun. This is grown-up arts and crafts, right? This kind of dry up, and then we'll lay it on its side so that I can get the underneath very good, and then we'll go back with some nice broad strokes of this green. And then once we have the green on it, the concept is you'll get your pattern, whether that be the netting option or a stencil option, or you just grab in some vegetation where you live, and you put that pattern over your rifle and whatnot. But let's say you put it on the beige part, you would spray it with the green, and then you'd move it to the green part, and then you'd spray it with the beige, right? Because you're trying to stack and layer the colors, almost kind of like my camouflage cargo shorts. You're kind of stacking and blending the colors on top so that when you're out in your area, your environment, it's going to look like it's one with the background of nature. So, yeah. Obviously, if you're doing this in your garage, like I am, I apologize for the traffic, but if you're doing this in your garage, don't go inside while your gun's painting out here, because obviously I have my garage door open. There's been numerous cars that have driven by. Don't let some person come walk off with your gun. Don't be an idiot. So if you're gonna paint it and you're gonna do it out in your garage, out in the public's eye, to where somebody might be able to come up and grab it and walk away with it real quick, stay with your firearm. Shoot, I'm staying in here and I have my pistol over there so that no one tries to steal my gun, right? Because that would just be foolish of me. So, yep. We're gonna let this dry, and then we'll do the bottom, and then we'll add the green. All right, everybody, so we got the beige on, and I'm starting to get some of the green on. And so all I'm kind of doing is just stripes, right? I'm just doing stripes and kind of spacing it out. And then, like I said, whatever pattern you're going to use, you'll just alternate over the stripes, and you just pretty much flip the color. So right now we'll do the stripes, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about with the pattern. So here we go. So I have two patterns here. I have a mesh fabric. It's actually from an old trucker hat. So we'll do some stuff like that. And then I also got some leaves that we'll kind of throw on and see what looks good and just kind of play with it, right? Again, it ain't rocket science. Don't overthink it. All you're trying to do is paint your tool to blend into the environment. So you're not, you know, painting a Picasso or a Van Gogh. So just have fun with it. Try not to get spray paint all over your house or your yard or wherever it is you're doing it. And don't overcomplicate it. Giving us kind of like a mesh print, almost like scales. And all you're doing is just kind of blending in the two colors. Like I said before, don't overthink it. Have fun with it. Hey everybody, so here it is. The rifle's painted. We got the khaki paint base coat with the green overlay, and then we alternated a mesh pattern and then some leaf pattern all over it. But we got the sling back on, we got all the masking tape off, and got the bolt carrier group in with the charging handle. So overall, I'm super pleased with how it came out for no more than 20 bucks invested, right? It's two cans of paint, some brake cleaner that I used to degrease so that the paint would get a nice good adherence to it, and some masking tape. And the best part is, right, I didn't have to wait months. Like if you were to Cerakote something, you have to wait months for it. And then the other part too is this rifle gets used, and if it gets scratched or the paint gets messed up, you just put more paint on it. That's the best part about Rattle Can. So it works out. Super pleased with how it came out. As you can see, the reticle illumination, the windage elevation, all that stuff on the Swamp Fox Tomahawk 1x8 worked out very well. The Trijicon armor on the offset worked out very well with the masking. The glass is super clear still, so we got no overspray there. So super pleased with how it came out. Obviously now the black sling stands out way more. And yeah, one thing I would have done differently, knowing what I know now, is I wouldn't have painted the buffer tube. You saw that I took the stock off so I could paint everything nice. But now that I have the stock back on, I've noticed that adjusting the stock on the buffer tube it's not hard. It's just kind of, it feels almost like it's stuck. You really have to push it, which is obviously due to the paint. You can see kind of where it's scratched on the stock going back and forth. So that would be one thing I would probably change. Collapse the stock all the way down, paint it, and then once you adjust it, you're gonna have a little bit of black showing, but I don't think it's the end all. So yeah, overall, super happy with how it came out. Definitely makes this firearm look cooler, which is half the battle. And I also think it's going to blend into its environment very well. So yeah, if you have any questions, be sure to leave those in the comment. Otherwise, we will see you on the next one. Cheers, folks. Hey everybody, Matt here with Field Contact again. Real quick before we depart, just going to do a shameless plug. We're starting to branch out and do a little bit more than just sharing info, sharing tips, showing how-tos. And with that, we've started with some merchandise. So we have some stickers. These are the Arizona Desert Shooting Club Field Contact stickers. They are a 4" by 4" circular decal. $4 a piece, shipped to anywhere in the United States. You can get them on the Shopify account or go to the Field Contact Instagram page and you can hit the link there and get them. We're not using this money to pay my bills. This is more just for fun to get the brand out there, get the information out there, reach like-minded individuals, and kind of bring it closer, and to give us ability to do more things. So if you haven't got one yet, go to the Shopify site, post up a link in the video, and go ahead and get you some. $4 a piece shipped. It's a 4x4 circular decal. Slap it on your truck, slap it on your rifle case, put it on your beer fridge, wherever. And keep an eye out, because there's going to be, I have more designs that are currently printed and being shipped that'll be going up as well. And we're also talking to a screen printer about some future shirts in some of these type of colors with some of our designs. So again, we're not asking for your money to, I don't need your money to pay my bills. I'm just trying to do more with this page and this channel, and we're just trying to bridge that gap from social media to person, right? So get yourself some stickers, keep an eye out for some other sticker designs, as well as potential t-shirts, maybe some hats, don't know yet. And let's reach more people together. Let's bring this community of sharing and information to this 2A community so that we can be, you know, the free country, the free society, the free people that we are. All right, so it's enough of my selfless, shameless plug. Again, thanks for watching. As always, subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the next one. Cheers, folks. Have a great weekend.